And if you work on it, working on it means giving a solution. Probably it becomes a solution for others as well. And you become an innovator. Right? At home, I'll tell you a very simple example. We have a dog at home, and I tell my son every day, feed the dog. He does. And then the bowl, he never gets it back home. It's always kept on near the dog. So he takes the food, he feeds the dog, and then he keeps the bowl there. I told him that's not correct. You say, okay, always I'll do it later, right? That later will never come. That's another thing I have always seen. It's not only to you, to me also. I'll say I'll do it later, that later will never come. If you want to do it now. So I told him, very simple. The innovation is what? Because the reason is, once he feeds the dog, he has to take the dog for a walk. So therefore, the bowl is now an unwanted thing. He keeps that bowl there, and then he takes the dog for a walk. He comes back, he leashes the dog, and then he comes home, keeping the bowl there. Very simple thing I told. Don't keep the ball there. Keep the ball in front of the main door. Then what happens? He takes the dog for a walk. While coming, he sees the ball, right? This is an innovation. So we have to start feeling every such action, every such our thinking as creative as other things. It has solved the problem, right? So in your life, you have many problems. Okay? Getting up early is a problem. Talking to somebody is a problem. But start thinking it, how to solve that. And you have a solution in it. The courage required is to implement it. Do it. And you will see. I will ask a question. How many of, at least one or two, can you tell me this big or small, the innovation you have done at your home, in your life so far? It could be as simple as that I so told, right? I give an example. See, as a kid, when we grow up, okay, we rush to the bathroom, and then after the bath we realize we don't have a bath cover. Why? Right? So the innovation starts there. Before going to the bathroom, take the bath cover. So I'm trying to simplify to tell you that anything can be innovation as long as it solves the problem. So can one or two of you share innovation you did? So difficult. I'm sure you have an example. Okay? You definitely have an example. Okay, so now we'll do one thing quickly. Sorry, I think the tea. I'm delaying it, but fortunately I want to go break only after this exercise. Quickly. Okay, again in the group, different group please. Different groups. Not the same group. Mix. Quick, quick! Pull the chair and make a group. Different groups. Mix and match, mix and
super strong.
any task, anything, the performance is always measured by three factors: speed, quality, and the cost. Right? So the speed matters. Please understand, speed matters. You just got now, out of the 4 minutes, just 1 hour 20 seconds. Hello, hello.
Everybody had their own opinions and I
Okay.
we didn't have any.
So that's basically something went wrong.
Yes.
What did you do right? Okay. So technically you have some good points there. That's what you're saying. Okay, listen guys. Now, as I said, focus here now on the discussion. So they said that everybody had their own thinking, everybody had their hands somewhere, not knowing what others are doing. And the other point, the good point is that they had some base of the structure grounded very well onto the floor. So some structurally it was stable, that's what they say. So that's a good point here. Who is going to talk? What went right, what went wrong?
Sir, teamwork went right.
Teamwork.
But
So you felt at least you were working in a team. Great.
different shortage of ideas.
So there were no ideas. Let us put it like that.
Yes, for basement.
Okay. Good. Yeah, who's going to speak? Somebody else. You have opportunity to somebody else.
Lack of good idea, but plus point was unity.
Unity. So we together faith. It's okay. Good. Yeah.
Lack of speed.
Lack of spirit. Speed. Okay. What was good thing?
We have best coordination.
So you are knowing what others are doing and all. Okay, good. Okay, I think you have some learning there. See, there are 2 points. It also is linked to the innovation. If you really look at it from the innovation angle, did you guys discuss first and agree upon a common strategy? What would work? Where was the innovation content there? Everybody started working. Before that, have you had a plan? Whether everybody had the same plan? That's the second question. Right? So you had a plan, everybody had the same plan. Good. So it means that the plan did not work. So the idea here is that many times we swing into the action without knowing what we want to do. And then, once you into the meat of the actions, it's a trap. You can't come back. Because you can't do the others, because they are into other actions. So this is the important thing. So there are 2 elements here. One is the innovation part of it needs to be here. It's not an individual innovation, and hence it has to be discussed, understood, and then as a teamwork, who does what? The time management. A lot of things comes into picture. Please understand. Somebody said that lack of time. Yes, of course. And every time the work has to be done within the time boundary. I told you that 3 things. If all of you had come with the structure, what I would have done, how I would have measured? I would have measured which structure has used the least amount of the resources. The resources are straws and the cellophane tape. Right? And yet more stable. The quality. How do you measure the quality? I was planning to put an eraser on top of the structure and see the stability of it. So, speed, quality, and the cost. Right? Again, don't worry about the game, as I said. In every action, think about, am I doing the things right? Are we working as a team? Right? These are the things which you have to think about it. And coordinate amongst yourself. Okay? Yes, please back. But at least in a function, when you go there, don't stick to one chair and sit in the same chair. At least in the function, you can always go to the different places, talk to different people, right? Okay. So, morning I was thinking, somewhere, long back when I was studying here, the garden was so beautiful. So beautiful. It was all flowers, greeneries. And somewhere, I don't see the same thing, nowadays in the college here. So I was thinking, what's the way we can actually help, right? Then I got an idea. In the Mysore Zoo, you must have even heard that the different eminent personalities, what they do? They basically adopt an animal for a year, for a fixed period. I was thinking why each one of you cannot adopt one plant here, which means that daily you water during the holidays. Just possible, impossible. How many want to do it? Please take a note of it. How many of that will do it? See, there is nothing. Why you are shying away? Why you are not taking responsibility? I will ask. What's wrong? No time. Then, okay. Finally, how many of you will do it? I suggest that let them identify one plant here, designated. Not everybody is the same. Then you know, like he is watering the plant, then she need not do it because anyway he has watered the plant, right? Think about it. It's a very nice way. Huh? You will be contributing to the society and our society and the community here. Just one plant, and you feel happy when a fresh leaf comes out. Gives an immense satisfaction. Okay? Good. Thank you. Thank you for the commitment. Okay. So, what is communication? So, I'm coming to the second topic quickly. The communication. It's nothing but evoking a shared or common meaning in another person. I communicate, you have to understand what I'm saying. Same thought process has to go in your mind. In a simple way, I would put it, communication is nothing but transferring the mental image of one person to the another one. I am communicating something, am I able to tell you what I thought really? Clearly. Okay? That is communication. Otherwise, it is called as reading. Okay? Of course, interpersonal communication happens between a group of people or a set of people, and the communicator you know, and the receiver. Who is the communicator here? Who is the receiver? Any different answer? Exactly. You think that I am the communicator. I am receiving a lot of messages from you, and I am responding to you. You are also the communicator. I am also the receiver. Please understand that. If you don't understand this, it is an utter failure of this session. You think that, okay, in the class when the lecturer is teaching, he is the communicator and you are the receiver. Sorry. You are also the communicator. If you don't understand, you have the courage to ask a question, and his duty is to answer back. Right? So there is a dual role. Is this picture clear to you? Yes. See how it got changed in the mind? And that is communication. Okay. Good. So we are now coming to quickly an exercise. Okay, 2 batches. Okay? So I think we'll do one thing. 2 batches will cut like this. Okay? 16 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? You're in one batch. And others are in one batch. Please stand in a row. The first batch, the second batch. 8 and 8. Here. One behind the other. 8 and 8, one behind the other. Please, to this side. Okay, you go this side. Come this side. Stand in a row. I've got a statement here. I will call the first person. I will give this paper to that person. Okay? And then the person reads to himself or herself. Not loudly. You should not. Then you will be disqualified. You have to read in mind. And then I'll take this paper back. Okay? And once that is done, I will call the second person. The second person comes, the first person speaks what he has read, and he transfers whatever he has read to the second person. Then the first person goes and stands there. First person's duty is what? and it goes in a chain like that. Finally, the last person, please have a book and a pen. You should write the message, what you got. You understand now? You understand that? Can someone tell me what you understood? One person, please.
Pass the message.
Sorry?
Pass the message.
Yes, pass the message. And the first person reads the paper and gives that back, and then the passing of the message, the final person writes it. And there is a constraint. Total, this should be done in 90 seconds. The message has to reach the last person. Okay? 90 seconds. Once the first person reads, you have a pen and the paper there. Right? Is that okay? The game you have understood? You know the duty here? The person comes here, takes the message. The person who has passed the message goes back. Okay, no, I will not, because there is a person who is supposed to write at the end, right? So he will go back and stand here somewhere. Here, I put them, because I don't want them to at least hear even a single word. Okay? Okay, just let us enact quickly. Let us quickly enact. Come here. I've given the paper, right? I'm not giving right now. Given the paper. You assume you read, right? Okay, next. Come here. So now you speak in a low voice, only you hear, right? And then your duty is over. So where will you go? You will stand. Because the problem here is that if somebody else is saying and you hear something, hey, that's not the word, you know something else. Let's go. The team is disqualified, okay? You are not supposed to speak here. Once you are done with this particular person, you will not speak to any other. Is that game clear now? Okay? Anybody want a clarification?
So by the way, if the person doesn't tell the sentence.
Go on, that's what I want to. Okay, let us see how many of you will catch. Very simple statement here, okay? Is that clear? Okay, go back. Ensure that your team wins. Which means that I'll tell you the crux of this is, please read it carefully. Please tell it carefully. Please grasp it carefully. Please transfer the knowledge to somebody else carefully. Don't even talk, because that will add as a noise. I'm telling you all these things actually ahead of the game. Okay? Shall we start? Yes. Let me put the time. Both of you? 5 seconds, that's it. You have to read. Read it to yourself. Done. Give me that. Done. Now, the game starts. No, you are standing there, only this person will come. No, you are standing there. No talking here. Go back. Little bit, go back. Little bit, go back. Go back. Step out. No. You're going. write down, and then you will give. No talking, no talking. Write down and give the answer. No further prompting, please. Done. Job done. Let's see who gets the right answer. Done? Hey, no, you are not supposed to verify, okay? Done? Okay. I was expecting this, okay? Anyway, give me. No. Okay. That's all? That's all you got? Wait. You tell me what you. Anyway, listen here. The first team writes, ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಂಚಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು. This is what they are written, okay? Now look at the second one. ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. What does it say? ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರ ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಳುತ್ತಾರೆ. But what was the message? You look at that. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಿಗೆ ಬೆಂಚಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದರು. I know that. See, our mind is not able to accept this idea in a communication. We think that, okay, how can a teacher be on the bench? Somewhere the message, somebody translates, no, teacher cannot be on the bench. It is the student who is on the bench. See, that's exactly what happened. Student on the bench. Right? Then, ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರ ಪಾಠ ಸುಗಮವಾಗಿ ಸಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಲ್ಟಾ. Do communication. Please understand. Where did the communication go wrong? Who said it wrong? Do you know what is the message you got? Here. Did you get the message what I read?
No.
So she only made something wrong. First person wrong. Here, what did it tell you? Did it go correctly? Where did the message go wrong? Where was the message? The main message was that teacher was on the bench. Did you get that message? Did you get that message? No, that's okay. But did you get the message from him that the teacher was on the bench? So then who made the mistake? You made the mistake. In both cases, the first person itself. Correct? Second sentence, ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರ ಪಾಠ ಸುಗಮವಾಗಿ ಸಾಗಿತ್ತು. Where did they say ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನ? ಅವರು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ? That is not. You are interpreted ಮಕ್ಕಳು understood. Students did not understand. I did not say that. So both your statements were incorrect. Correct? No. What? You have not got this paper? You got this one, no? What about you? Where is the second step? You don't know that? Irrespective of that. So, please go back to the seats. Go back to the seats. Whose pen? Book it is. And we many times neglect it, right? And you understood the importance of communication today. It is such a simple game. Two statements could not go through the chain. Why it is happening? Because our mind plays a different role. With whatever the energy, with whatever the passion, with how much ever difficulty I might be communicating to you, if you are not able to receive it properly in the same frame of mind, it is useless. You will go out and you tell that lecturer is Burnas. Sorry, I am telling you this. If you are saying that lecturer is Burnas, please understand the way I interpret it is you are Burnas. You will never agree this statement, but you will realize one day it is always two ways. Tell me in your real life, let us say that these two ladies, they are not looking at eye to eye. They are having a lot of animosity. So what she thinks? She is my enemy. Right? What